So today I'd like to talk about another neat product that we sell up at Gig Harbor Boat Works. This is called the Forward-Facing Rowing System. It's a very unimaginative and literal name, but it does get the point across. The idea is that when you're rowing with a regular old straight set of oars, the only thing you can ever see is where you've been. It makes it kind of hard to figure out where you're going. Particularly in some of the smaller, more maneuverable boats, they're a little bit harder to keep running straight. If you aren't watching where you're going, it's really easy to start rowing in circles. The answer to that is the forward-facing rowing system. It will bolt onto any rowboat, and by reversing the direction of your stroke, you can row using the normal motion that you would with a regular pair of oars, but you get to see where you're going while you're doing it. So your aim is true, you get to row in a straight line. If you have a stiff neck, it's great for that because you're not constantly craning your neck trying to make sure you don't run into other paddlers out there. It's wonderful for watching sea life because you get to watch them as you approach rather than have them fly off. You just see their tails in the distance. One particularly neat feature about the forward rowing system in combination with this boat is we do have a tandem sliding seat in here. The forward rowing system works with the sliding seat. In this particular case, the system is set up in the central rowing location, and the boat is for one person to take out and row around by himself or herself. We can also mount the forward rowing system in the aft rowing location. And then there's a very neat arrangement possible where you have one person sitting in the back of the boat rowing with the forward rowing system facing forwards, and a second person sitting in the front of the boat rowing with regular oars facing backwards. Now, it's really confusing to look at, but the people doing the rowing can actually have a conversation while they're out on the water getting their exercise. It's kind of a neat idea and it's very interesting to watch. The efficiency of these things is wonderful. They're just like a regular set of oars, the same motion, the same feel to them. But the only confusing thing is that as you're moving these handles, the blade moves in the opposite direction, which is kind of unexpected. So if you know how to row and you know what you're doing, this is going to throw you for a loop. So my advice to people is always, if you haven't rowed before, just get in, close your eyes and start rowing. And when you open your eyes, you'll be going forward. If you've never rowed before, you'll figure this out in a snap. Forward-facing rowing system, we've got it available by itself or mounted on our boats. You can get just the hardware, or you can get these oars as well. The wonderful thing is, if you have your own oars that you like particularly, you can always just mount those on the system and use your own oars.